Hello everyone and welcome back to chapter 10. This is part 4, practice activities. In this video I will go through questions 1 to 10, giving you some sentence examples. I hope that you can listen and repeat and then comment below with your own sentences and perhaps edit each other's and help each other out from time to time in the comments. Let's try and build our English language community through this material. So question 1, fill in the blank. The movie had so many making cameos. I couldn't take my eyes off the screen. So we've got lots of options here. The movie had so many. We might want to use actors or actresses. You might want to use famous people. You could also use surprise guests. Remember, cameo is a short appearance. Question 2, have you ever had a movie marathon? A marathon. And what did you watch? If yes, what did you watch? So we've got a positive or an affirmative and a negative response to this question. We have affirmative and negative. In the affirmative, yes, I have had a few movie marathons. Plural, plural. Or perhaps you might say, I have never had a movie marathon. This is using a positive word. I have never. You alternatively could write, no, I haven't. Right? No, I have not ever had. No, I haven't ever had a movie marathon. We use the form had a movie marathon. Alternatives to the affirmative here. So yes, I have had a few movie marathons. Yes, I watched all 3 High School Musical films with my children. Yes, but I won't be doing it again. So this is a positive response, but your action will turn to a negative later. So like, but I won't be doing that again. I watched the 3 original Star Wars films in a row. In a row. 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5, 6. If you're talking about the original ones, which is 4, 5, and 6. That's what we mean by the originals. Question 3 asks you to write 2 sentences using comedy and teaser. So I've prepared these sentences, 2 of each, using comedy and then using teaser. So when I'm feeling down, I like to watch a comedy. When I'm feeling down, I'm feeling sad, I like to watch a comedy. It makes me laugh. Comedies pick me up when I'm feeling down. Teaser trailers are starting to annoy me. They spoil films. I think you've heard me say before, I don't like trailers. It gives away details, it tells you who's in the movie, and basically if you think about it for 2 seconds, you can work out what's going to happen. And that's kind of boring, I think. There are too many teasers these days. We could also write too many trailers, right? The difference between teaser and trailer, a trailer could be between 10 or 30 seconds. A teaser might be between 3 and 10 seconds. This is a very short, mini trailer. That's somebody on a quad bike riding off from the cafe. had his lemonade today, so he's happy. Number 4 asks us to write out a role play discussing a movie you've seen recently and to give your opinions on that movie. So, I've used a real world experience for myself. I'm going to just zoom out to get it all in the frame. So this is talking about a recent movie with my opinion. Let me just double check what I wrote. Yeah, this is my opinion. So, how's it going? I just saw The Rip on Netflix. How was it? I heard it got mixed reviews. It had its moments. The cast was very impressive. Matt Damon and Ben Affleck always work well together. So it wasn't overhyped? Not as far as I'm concerned. It was thrilling and had a decent plot twist a few times throughout the film. I'll add it to my watch list. Great. Then we can talk more about it. I will draw attention. This is quite a long dialogue, but it's okay. I did watch The Rip. I didn't watch it recently. I saw it about 6 months ago when it came out, and it did get mixed reviews. So it got mixed reviews, meaning some critics liked it, some didn't. Some audiences liked it, some didn't. So it got mixed. Some good, some positive, some neutral reviews. If you say something had its moments, it means there were small parts of the film or TV show that were pretty good, and there were also parts that were a little bit boring or slow. But that's natural in everything. So it had its moments that were very good. And I think we've used overhyped before in a previous lesson, so I tried to review with that here. And then to emphasize plot twist here, a plot twist can happen multiple times in a movie or TV show. So I personally enjoy content that has multiple plot twists and keeps you guessing. Although again, it's increasingly difficult to be original about that. I encourage you to use this as a structure, replace the names of the film and the content, the streamer, and then you can change the actors and actresses in the movie, and then practice with your own opinions. Use this as a structure to make your own sentences, please. Question 5. Imagine you are recommending a movie to a friend. I'll imagine I've got a friend. Oh, this is fun. Write a brief review, including the genre, lead actor, and your favorite scene. Now, I haven't given any spoilers away, and I've picked a movie that some of you may be aware of, but also it's an older movie. I think, if I'm right, it's 1990, which is, I didn't watch it when I was 1. But I might be wrong about the year. I think it was 1990. I recently rewatched Kindergarten Cop with Arnold Schwarzenegger. This sentence means he's in the movie, not I was with him watching the movie. Okay? Because it could be interpreted both ways. If I wanted to avoid that, I could say I recently rewatched Kindergarten Cop starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay. For me, it is a light, easy to watch movie with some funny scenes. My favorite scene is when he gets angry trying to control his class. It was a very different role from what he usually plays. And if you haven't seen it already, I highly recommend it. The premise of the movie is he's a police officer, he's a cop, a detective, and he goes undercover as a kindergarten teacher, which is, as a premise, quite fun for a big, strong action hero guy to then become a kindergarten teacher. Not entirely unrealistic. It's all kinds of teachers. But it was wonderful seeing him struggle to control little people. There we go. I think, again, you can use this structure, replace the names and actors, and then include what you like. Again, please write in the comments as much as you can. Typing in English will help you practice. It's really, really good to do that. Question 6. Use trailer and plot in one sentence. Ooh. Okay, I have done that a few times here. So trailer and plot in one sentence. Got 3 here. Most trailers give away too many plot details. Most trailers give away too many plot details. So, Marvel started making alternative trailers to help keep the main plot a secret. Marvel started making alternative trailers to help keep the main plot a secret. So they started releasing trailers that had particular characters in scenes, but they were CGI, and people would be like, oh, that character's in this part, but in the real movie when it came out, they weren't. So, I mean, it's not massively different, but it helped ease the frustration from fans that didn't want spoilers for every moment of the movie. Some people do still like surprises. Number 3, I do not want to watch adverts and trailers at the cinema. It spoils the mood for me. I do not want to watch adverts and trailers at the cinema. It spoils the mood for me. Okay? So I've only used trailers in this sentence. I used trailers and plot in the other ones. And I used cinema instead of movie theatre. Spoils the mood. Mood meaning atmosphere. So I enjoy going to the cinema and focusing, being immersed in that atmosphere. And then, oh, there's an advert for washing up liquid or a razor. And that is just frustrating because I don't watch TV for that reason. And yeah, it is what it is. Number 7, true or false? A sequel is the first movie in a series. That's false, right? A sequel is not the first. It's either the second or third or fourth. It's the one that comes after something. Comes after the original. Question 8, translate blockbuster into your native language and then use it in a sentence. You'll need to do that in the comments, please. It's really helpful. The more you comment, the snowball effect of these videos, it will reach more people because there'll be more engagement. So if you like it, you subscribe, and you comment, that kind of stuff helps this video reach or get to more people because YouTube will think it's really good. Then they'll realize it's not very good. Number 9, write a sentence using lead actor. So I wrote 2. One of them is, the lead actors in Titanic were Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio. The lead actors in Titanic were Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio. And the second one is, I enjoy movies, but I struggle to remember the details, such as lead actors and directors. So I'm good at remembering lead actors and which movie. I'm kind of good at remembering the year of the movie or roughly when it came out. As I put it together like a puzzle, before and after other stuff. But directors, I'm still really bad at remembering directors because, to be honest, I don't think they get enough attention when it comes to movies. We focus on the people on the screen, not the people directing it. It's very tough for me. Question 10. What makes a movie worth watching? So try to use lots of vocab here. Well, this is very, very subjective because what's important and worthwhile for you will be very different to someone else. Even like your best friend, you might have a completely different opinion to when it comes to movies. I told you before, depending on my mood, the season, the time, everything like that, even depending on what kind of snacks I have available. Like if I've got good snacks, like really nice fruit or maybe a piece of chocolate, I want to watch some kind of special movies. And vice versa. If I don't have snacks and drinks and stuff that I like, I'm not going to watch movies I'm really excited for because I want to combine that as a treat experience for myself. Anyway, I'll stop talking. What makes a movie worth watching? I'll stop talking about myself. I'll keep it with this. Big budget blockbusters usually have great action scenes. I love films with creative plot twists. Wanting to have a movie marathon could be considered either really fun or really boring. After a successful original movie, many studios release an underwhelming sequel. Okay. So these are the vocab words I used for these examples. Now I quite like blockbusters. They tend to be quite mid in terms of the audience. They go down the middle looking for profit rather than maybe genuine true fans or niche, which makes sense. But that also means they have great action scenes. Like I really, really enjoy Tom Cruise movies because he does his own stunts. Very well thought out. It's quite believable to some extent. And that makes it more exciting. That makes it worth watching. There's an investment in the movie. Equally, like if the plot twists are creative, that also really gets me going in terms of it being worth watching, because you think the writers here have really tried hard to make this different. Whereas in my opinion, lots of Netflix movies, straight to Netflix, they're just churning them out with very little care, I suppose. I mean, there's still people doing their job, but I don't think they're worrying about the quality so much. It's more like get it done and get it out, keep people busy watching. So for me, that's not worthwhile watching, but that's me. This was the end of part 4. This was awesome. I'd love to hear what makes a movie worth watching for you. And then, let me know in the comments. Thank you. You're awesome. Bye-bye.